Hello everybody and welcome back. Monster Truck Championship. I need to make up for some mistakes that I made. You may remember from the previous videos that I was complaining about how stupid the AI-controlled opponents in the career mode are, especially during circuit races and drag races. They just seem to do this thing where they steer left and right and they don't really try to stay in a straight line and make turns correctly. They're just completely moronic the way they drive. And I hypothesized that if I turned up the difficulty setting, their AI might not suck, and it might actually be maybe not a difficult challenge, but more of a challenge than they were before. At least they would drive like they didn't have their heads shoved up their asses. I was actually wrong. Changing the difficulty setting doesn't help. I'm back on easy. Visual damage only. I reset my career twice, 3 times, I don't know. Twice. The first time I did it, I bumped the difficulty up to normal. This did not change anything about the enemy AI. And then I reset again and bumped it all the way up to extreme, which is the hardest difficulty. That didn't fix it either. So, yeah. Apparently the AI in this game is just bugged. It's just glitched. It doesn't... The trucks don't... The AI trucks don't drive like they have a brain in their friggin' head. They just weaving back and forth like idiots. The only thing the difficulty setting changes that I could find is the scores that you have to beat in freestyle and possibly destruction events. Those go up, and the amount of times that you are able to reset your truck during any event goes down. So on extreme difficulty, you can't reset at all. If you flip your truck or get stuck, you're just done. That's it. Which is shit when the physics in the game are so broken that you know, anytime you do a wheelie, you're in danger of getting stuck with the truck going backwards like that. It's stupid. That still hasn't been fixed, by the way. I saw a post on the official Monster Truck Championship page on Facebook. They posted something, I don't know what the hell it was, but it was in the comments of that post. Somebody asked if they were going to patch, again, the wheelie glitch where going backwards and you get stuck. Other people were like, yeah, we really need to get this patched. And the official Nacon, I believe is the developer, their official account actually replied and said, we're working on a patch. So, good news. They didn't say anything about when the patch is going to be released, but they did say that they're working on a patch, so at least there's that. So, like I said, my career has been reset. I'm no longer into the professional league. I have completed the first 3 events. I have 3 more events that I need to do to keep going. And we're just going to go ahead and do that. So, yes. I lost all of the performance upgrades that I had, other than the ones I was able to unlock. I got the first level, or the first upgrade level of brakes and tires. Still need to get the suspension, the engine, and the transmission, though. I lost all of my unlocked body styles, other than the ones that were DLC. I'm going to roll with this Magnum retro pickup truck body style. I managed to we got the sport rims again. That's probably not going to change. I'm going to stick with the Screamer exhaust because, as I mentioned in a previous video, once again, which exhaust you have, you can actually see the smoke coming up. So that appears to have things that shoot out sideways from the truck, which is kind of weird. The multi-pipes, I might go with those when I unlock them. The bullhorns, I didn't like the way the smoke shoots up and kind of obscures the vision. But the multi-pipes, I might get those when I unlock them. I unlocked my bull bar in the front. Nothing on the top, nothing on the rear yet. But yeah. And I also lost how I had my tuning set up, and I set it about as best as I can figure. I don't really know. Don't really know if that's what I had or not, but it's been working okay for races anyways. Yeah. So, the other thing is the crew members are back down to... This is the sponsor that we have active right now. 2 race event stages and a 7X combo. And we have 2 events to do it, so we should be able to do it no problem. 2 races. This next one here has 2 races. A freestyle, I should be able to get the 7X combo in the freestyle. The 2 races and the drag race should be good. So, let's just get going here.
Today we're in Charleston, West Virginia.
Alright, the freestyle, yes.
Another driver started the run.
Boy, if there was actually any cars or whatever for me to hit and get combos. Bicycle, damn it.
Saved it. 1 more minute.
Come on, damn. I didn't even come to full
He's
stop.
wrecking everything. We're already halfway through.
And I'm not getting multipliers, it's just adding to my score. Seriously, the scoring in the freestyle needs fixed, because every time you hit a car, or a new car rather, it should add to the multiplier.
30 more seconds.
Okay, well, never mind the friggin' 7X combo.
What
Unless I
a
can...
speed demon.
Great.
And back on track after a somersault.
Well, we got the
And we
7X
have a new
combo.
leader.
And the lead.
Speeding like a rocket. Pulls off a front left. That's it. Time's up.
God, that sucked. I could do so much better if this game had the fucking physics from Rigs of Rods. The world best, 3.182 million. Yeah, because I'm going to be able to beat that with my 2 little piddly ass upgrades. Oh yes. Join online games. I have
People
made
here
a
in
couple of
Salt Lake
friends
City are
from
really
Facebook
pumped, and
groups,
I've got a feeling this show will be amazing.
and hopefully maybe later on, I don't know, but maybe they will be willing to do a online race, hopefully like a drag race, because the circuit races suck. Yeah, I must have something wrong in my tuning, because this thing should not be spinning out like this. So yeah, I'm just in a bad mood, which is not good when I'm playing this game, because every little problem just pisses me off. But the thing is, I don't have to worry about the AI beating me, because unless I mess up really, really bad, I shouldn't have to worry about losing here. Maybe for the race setup, I need to make the gear ratios longer, like as long as possible. It would be nice if you had a little bit more detailed tuning, like if you played, say, the Forza Horizon games, there's actually, you know, more detailed tuning that can be done with a car or a truck or, you know, whatever. And I'm sure you'd be able to do it on a monster truck as well. Yeah, I don't know why it went crooked off of that jump. I hit it straight. Ow. Nope, we're gonna take the short way, because this is better. Oh man, wanted to run that guy over. That would have been funny as hell. You know what would be interesting? To see a Burnout style game with monster trucks, where you could do takedowns and all the kind of crazy stuff from the Burnout games. And, oh, we're doing 3 laps, okay. Works for me. And there's the finish. And then my truck starts to weeble wobble.
Today we're in Charleston, West Virginia.
Tuning. Get the gear ratio back up. I don't remember this track. Must have only played it once. Oh no, you know what now? I think I'm starting to remember. This is the one where it has that... Yeah, here's the where it splits off. Stop spinning out, please. Stop spinning out already. Might want to change the tuning to go a little bit more towards the rear diff. Get to lap these idiots. What the hell? I think you ought to get extra money for lapping these assholes, because it's just like, if you can lap them, that's pretty embarrassing, so pay me more. Or maybe that should be a sponsor challenge. Lap one opponent. that would have been the second race event that we needed to do. And we already got the 7x multiplier. Yeah. So we got our sponsor challenge done. Oh.
People
I
here in
suppose I
Salt
should
Lake
probably
City
have
are really
comments
pumped,
up, huh?
and I've got a feeling this show will be amazing. Brace yourselves for the Clash of Titans.
There we are. You be quiet. Good. Now my neighbor's kids are stomping up and down the stairs. Oh, we got a drag race. Yay. My favorite event out of this whole game. And that's probably me in the comments, so... Glad that they give you a second chance on the false starts. Of course, it probably changes if you play on a higher difficulty. Extreme difficulty, you're probably immediately DQ'd if you get a false start. I kind of wish that they would let you control the truck after you finish. That way you could stop and, you know, steer it away from hitting obstacles, because number one, if you damage your truck, I mean, right now I'm playing with only cosmetic damage, but, you know, if you're playing with, you know, full damage, you can damage your truck, and hitting walls and stuff like that, even after the race is over, can still damage your truck. Thinking maybe a little bit more towards the rear diff. That was a good turn. 29. See, I hit the brakes before I even crossed the finish line just because I wanted to stop. Probably slowed my time down a little, but the opponents are retarded, so I don't need to worry about them beating me. Only I can beat myself in this mode. Getting a false start or just messing up really bad in the race. It's really used for the transmission, or I think it's the transmission dying out on those turns. Yeah. And I won, and I completed my contract, sponsor, whatever. Sponsor can get you additional money. Well, no shit. New part, probably nothing interesting, but we'll check anyways. Oh. Well, we got the transmission now. 20 grand, sure. Yeah. Appearance. Rims. The solid rims. The shield, I think, are the ones that I was running. I don't know. I don't think it really matters at the end of the day. And we also unlocked more stickers, Hyperforce, blah, 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 I don't care. The stickers in this game are worthless, basically. Okay, so we got our upgraded transmission, which will help. So we got brakes, we got transmission, and tires. We still need the suspension. 112 points. 140 points, so we'll get the suspension first. Alright. Oh. Sponsors. Drifting and bicycles. No. Wall backflip. Win an event without resetting or restarting. Somersault. I might want to just forget about some of these sponsors because the drifting is a pain in the ass to get it to work. It's not like playing CarX Drift Racing Online or Forza Horizon, which is another one that I'm really used to, where you can just drift, you just go into a turn, hit the handbrake, and you'll start to slide. There's no handbrake on a monster truck. I have 2 events to complete this. And it'll give me 3 new parts and some money, so go ahead and take that one. Drifting and a bicycle. This one only has a drag and a freestyle, so that's probably not going to help. Freestyle and a destruction. Destruction, freestyle. See, the thing is, I need to know what the track layout is, because if there's too many obstacles in the way, doing drifts is going to be hard. And the bicycle.
Today we're in Charleston, West Virginia.
So we have to get through the drag race first to get to the freestyle. Oops. Came off the line a little slow. And he's still way up there. I do at least like the track design for some of these races. Crossover sections and giving it a little bit more length. And it's not the standard going around in a circle or an oval like Monster Jam does all the time. And I mean, even in the Steel Titans game, they still had a few different tracks besides the circle or oval drag, but another thing that would be nice is normally in the drag racing you have to qualify to set like the bracket. Even the Monster Truck Destruction game that was on mobile phones and on PC, even they had that. You still had to run a qualifying time. It would have been nice for them to do that. And it's really a shame that you can't get the drifts in the racing events.
Tonight here in Las Vegas, we will see the most exciting monster truck show in the country. Just look at this custom-made backflip ramp. It will definitely be the main attraction of this competition. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it started.
Excuse me a second, I need to eat, so I'm going to take my mic off for a minute. All right. 230,000 on the freestyle. I'm probably not going to beat the be able to beat the score, but if I can get the drifts and the bicycle. Yeah, 3 drifts, 6,000 points on a bicycle.
Another driver started their run.
Okay, well there's one drift.
Speeding like a rocket.
There's another drift. Come on. Come on. Land. What the hell is this retardation? Get me the hell over. Why is this not flipping me over? What the hell is this shit? Flip the truck. Flip it over. The ramp frickin' cockblocks you from being able to save it? What the hell is that shit?
Can't believe it. Did you see that save?
There's
Here's
the
the
drift.
bicycle.
And I don't know if that counted for the bicycle, but...
What a shame. We're already halfway through. Gets on the side wheels and keeps riding.
And there's a bicycle. There we go. Now let's see if this thing helps. No. We should have gotten a barrel roll for that.
It didn't work out well. We're running out of time. Saved it.
You should really just get points for air
Here comes the backflip.
at all, whether it's long or
But
short.
didn't manage
But
to
the
pull
more
it
you
off.
get, it should. Come on.
Still missing a few points to take the lead. That's it. Top and lands upside down.
Yeah, like I said, didn't think we were going to get the score, but we got the drifts, we got the bicycle. Yeah. So that gets us some more parts, which is nice. And I think that would have been... We got a new body style. Oh. Yeah, no thanks. Don't want the police lights. Huh. I don't know. Let's see about sponsors. I've only got one event to do that. The somersault is a pain in the ass because you need the right track with the ramps that can catapult you. We got a freestyle and a destruction, so at least we have two chances to try it there. Alright, I'm going to need to take a little break for a minute because I really need to eat. I have not had anything to eat yet. And my stomach's growling, so... Gonna turn the mic off again. I'm back. So, still looks like there's nobody in the chat. I do want to go for a good long time on this today because wait a second now. How in the hell did I only get third on that one? I won the racing. I got last place in the... Okay, yeah, that's gonna have to get fixed.
Today we're in Charleston, West Virginia.
Really need to get the tuning on this thing settled because I really need to look back through my old videos and see what the tuning was so I can reset it. That was a better run. Oh shit, I forgot I had the somersault thing active. I'm probably going to fail that.
Tonight here in Las Vegas, we will see the most exciting monster truck show in the country.
Another driver started their run.
That should have counted as a somersault.
A somersault and keeps on going.
Okay, well we got one somersault at least.
Total destruction.
Somersault. That was a somersault. Give me credit for the somersault, you son of a bitch.
Saved it.
Oh, and there it gave me credit for it.
And a front flip. Good save there.
That means I also need to make
Here
sure
comes
that
the
I'm
back
getting
flip. Sticks it.
long jump.
We're
What the?
already halfway
Okay.
through.
What is with this scoring, dude? A slap
No
wheelie,
diving
a
with
long
somersault
jump.
and back on four wheels.
This is really bad, this scoring. There's...
What a
Are you
sky
guys seeing
wheelie.
this crap?
Nice.
And I still haven't made it
30
to...
more seconds. A somersault there.
Come on! Flip over! The stupid obstacle being in the way shouldn't fuck with it.
Saved it. Backflip. Full rotation and a perfect landing. Good speed and awesome rotation. Can't
We made it
believe
into
Did
second
you see
place.
that save?
Shit.
That's it. Time's up. We've got a new leader. The best freestyle in this stadium so far.
Oh, did I win it? Good. Yay, alright. So we got the sponsor bonus, challenge, whatever. We'll put the wing on, because why not? Let's just hope that I changed it for the better there. Only sponsors we have. Land the wall backflip. Win without resetting or restarting. Screw it. Okay, so let's continue on here.
People here in Salt Lake City are really pumped, and I've got a feeling this show will be amazing.
Another driver started their run. He's wrecking everything.
Oh, it's a good thing.
Nosedive into a somersault and back on four wheels.
Is this a destruction? I think this is a destruction event. I keep pulling wheelies for no reason. Get off the bicycle, damn it.
1 minute left.
Actually, I think this is just a freestyle, maybe?
already halfway through. Here comes the backflip, but didn't manage to pull it off.
Yeah, I think this is just a
The
freestyle.
time is running out. Only 30 seconds left. Nice bicycle there. That didn't go as planned. Adjusting a backflip and lands upside down. And time's up.
Good fucking God. Fuck this broken scoring system.
People here in Salt Lake
Shut
City
up,
are really
asshole.
pumped, and I've got a feeling that...
And another driver started off. What a beast.
He'd be getting better land the damn thing, stupid bastard. I don't need wheelies right now. Getting tripped up by all this crap.
Gets on the side wheels and keeps riding. One more minute. We're already halfway through. The time is running out. Only 30 seconds left. We've got a new leader. One of the best
There.
runs so far. Backflip. Good speed and awesome rotation. Speeding like a rocket.
End with a somersault. Thank
That's
you.
it. Time's up.
Today, here in Las Vegas, we will see the most exciting monster truck show in the country.
Come on, idiots. Get out of the way so I can pass you. Need to get to the point where I have one of those crew members that improves my grip, because that would really help. I guess. Okay, the damn truck just spontaneously spun out from underneath me. Stop.
People here in Salt Lake City are really pumped, and I've got a feeling this show will be amazing.
Another driver started to run. What a beast. Backflip. Full rotation and a perfect landing. What a speed demon.
We're already in first place. Good.
Speeding like a rocket. Attempting a backflip. Good speed and awesome rotation. And a front flip.
Backflip, baby.
Here comes the backflip. Sticks it. That's it. Time's
Okay,
up
that
and lands upside down.
didn't go the way it should have. I was kind of going for the corkscrew off of the backflip ramp. It didn't. The truck just kind of bounced off of it instead of going up and corkscrewing like it should have. But what do I expect with busted-ass physics in this game? There used to be a video, and I don't know if I've mentioned this in any previous videos, whether it was in this game or whether it was on any of my Monster Jam Steel Titans videos. I got the suspension finally. 40 grand. Yes, please. And also unlocked. Oh, good. My Explorer body style that I wanted. 160 grand, yes. Right, like I was saying. I don't know if it was in any of the previous videos that I've done in any monster truck related games, whether it was this one or Steel Titans or any of the times I played Rigs of Rods. There was a video that somebody did. I don't remember who, the name of the channel, but somebody did a video looking at the history of monster truck games, video games, and just how bad most of them had been. Mostly it was a lot of the Monster Jam games. And I'm going to guess that's why it ended up getting taken down, because I cannot find this video anywhere anymore. I used to have it saved in either my favorites or my liked videos list. It's not there anymore. I can't find it. So apparently the video got taken down, probably a big copyright strike, probably from the Monster Jam people, because they don't like when their shit gets insulted. But when you make shitty shit, we're going to call it out for being shit. So don't blame us, blame the people who made your shitty games, and make sure you make a good game from now on. But yeah, it went over the history of all these games, a lot of Monster Jam games. It covered all the way back to, I think there was a game on either the Nintendo Game Boy or maybe it was the Sega Game Gear, but it was from the Monster Wars TV series that was on TV back in like 1993. And of course it covered games like the Monster Truck Madness series, which is near and dear to my heart. I still have the actual jewel case disc, you know, the jewel case with the disc. They're PC games. I still have copies of those games. The original Monster Truck Madness as well as Monster Truck Madness 2. Both for the PC. I may have to reinstall that onto my computer one of these days. Maybe the original Monster Truck Madness. The original Monster Truck Madness had drag racing, as well as the silly circuit racing that doesn't exist in the real world. But it had drag racing, and it was kind of a sim. There you could, you know, tune the truck a little bit. It was pretty simplistic. It was kind of like how it is in this game, but it had stuff like tire pressure, which this game does not have, sadly. There was no truck customization because the first Monster Truck Madness game, actually both of them I think, were based on, they were kind of licensed from the Penda Point series that was going on around 95, 96, somewhere in there. And so you had trucks like Bigfoot, Gravedigger, the Executioner, Barefoot, a couple of the other Team Bigfoot trucks, like the Hulkster and Stinger trucks, which were based on the WCW wrestlers Hulk Hogan and Sting. And there was also the Outsiders truck, which was based on the Outsiders Hall and Nash. But yeah, the video went over all of these things, the Monster Truck Madness games, and how they kind of got bastardized over the years. There was a console version of Monster Truck Madness 2, but it was just called Monster Truck Madness 64. It was on the Nintendo 64, of course. And it was actually made by Rockstar Games, yes, of the Grand Theft Auto fame. But yeah, it went through all these different games and all the Monster Jam games leading up to, this was before Steel Titans was released. And that was kind of the last game that the guy went over, saying that, like, it looks like it's going to be good, but I can't really tell, and who knows, and here's for the best, you know, or here's hoping for the best. But it even talked about Rigs of Rods, and I think even BeamNG Drive. Anyways, that's it for that little interlude. I think we should just forget about sponsors for right now, because that last one, what was it? The stupid thing, win without resetting or restarting and do a backflip. You know what? Go ahead and do it. Make sure that I have a freestyle, I can do the backflip. If I fail it, I fail it. I'll get new sponsors and I'll be able to keep going, so whatever. I've been making, there's a freestyle here, it's all good. Let's just do this.
We're in Foxborough, Massachusetts, and the stadium is bursting at the seams.
Now the truck's finally starting to look good. Got that nice newer body style. The bumper bar on the front, the spoiler in the back. You can steer your truck, but they won't let you control gas or brake. And then here comes this idiot. Hopefully that's one of the things. Hopefully that's one of the things that they're going to fix with the patch is the opponent AI, because it's straight retarded. There's a nice turn. Under 14 seconds. God. Oh, there was a nice drift. Engine didn't die out so much. Still under 14 seconds. Yeah, baby. I'm kind of hoping that those friends I mentioned who I met from the Facebook group about the game, organizing races and stuff, I'm hoping that they will be on. I might have to send a message to one of them. I probably should have done that before I even started the stream. The one dude messaged me the other day, and I was in the middle of getting ready for work,
ready for some monster
so
trucks
I didn't really have
stadium
time to
is
do it then.
Packed.
But I would like to race against other real players and actually have some actual competition as opposed to this weeble-wobble steering crap that these idiots have here. Get out of my way, you twat. This is like some of the most amateurish driving I've ever seen. And you guys know I'm a delivery driver, so I'm in traffic all the time. I've seen bad driving. People who just don't get, you know, they don't understand the rules, they don't know what the hell they're doing. Maybe I should try playing with a manual transmission setup. And maybe just kind of shift down into a lower gear for turns, especially during the drag racing. You know what could have been interesting for them to do would have been to have some kind of like a mud bogging mode, or perhaps tractor pulling. Because that's actually some things that monster trucks used to do back in like the 80s. But it would have been interesting. There's another mobile phone game made by the same guys who made Monster Truck Destruction. And it basically runs on the same game engine, so it's basically the same game. But instead of being monster trucks, it's like these mega mud trucks. I believe the game is called Trucks Off-Road. Really generic name. But either way, that game actually has like mud bogging, stuff like that. I mean, it's like I said, they're like mega mud trucks. The whole point of it is to be in the mud and stuff like that. And you can find videos on YouTube of these kind of events where people, they build these trucks. They're kind of like monster trucks, but not quite. The tires aren't as big, and the trucks themselves aren't quite as big, although the chassis are kind of similar. Dennis Anderson from the Gravedigger team, you may know this, he actually has one of these mud trucks. It's called King Sling.
We're in Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Now that he's retired
and
from Monster Truck Race and the whole Monster Jam thing, he's kind of
and many more breathtaking
gone
stunts
to
in
doing
today's
this
freestyle
mud
challenge.
truck thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it started.
But yeah, they do mud bogging and they do freestyle
And another
events.
contestant started off. What
Okay, so
a
this is
beast.
just a freestyle event. Oh yeah, what was I supposed to do? Oh, a backflip, and make sure you don't reset. Okay, let's let that calm itself down, and that way we don't have to reset. And do the backflip.
Good save there. Attempting a backflip.
Ooh,
That's
shit.
right. But didn't manage to pull it off. We're still waiting for something mind-blowing. We're already halfway through. We're already halfway through.
I can't reset, otherwise I fail the challenge. So I have to lose the event, or lose the stage, and if I was playing on extreme
We're running out of
difficulty,
time.
it would have just already ended my run because I'm stuck and I can't reset. Oh, this is fucking lame.
That's it. Time's up.
Did I get? I did. And I still won because I spanked everybody at the race so much. I won by 3 points. Whatever. Probably not going to end up with a very good overall. I mean, I still won, so... Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. No, I actually got first place on that event. Did I get the engine yet? I did. Yay. So, we're back up to where we were as far as the upgrade parts. I just don't know how they fuck up something like that. When the truck being in a wheelie and hitting reverse should bring it back forward and land the truck. And it's just, the wheels, it's like they're hard as a rock, solid objects. And when they catch against the ground, they just stop rotating even though they shouldn't, because you're still giving it the gas, they should still be rotating, and it should pull the truck forward and make it land. I just don't know how the hell you fuck up something like that when you're making this game, dude. Oh, right, I completed that sponsor, so hopefully we got new ones now. Yeah. Complete an event. Okay. Yeah, it gives you all the same ones to do again, and plus I think there's a couple of different ones. So... There's probably other ones that I could be doing, but oh well. It's a it's a shame that you can't have multiple sponsorship things going on at the same time and just have like an unlimited amount of time. Or I don't know about unlimited, but just have more time to complete them. Instead of it being one event or two events. I'm sure later on there will probably be one that does 3 events.
Today, Kilgore in the Lone Star State is the capital of the monster truck world. Can you hear the wild revving at the starting line? That announces that the drag race is about to go down.
Okay. Clipping that stupid wall. Now we're in the other lane, huh? I don't know, I have noticed that I do feel like I make the right-hand turns a little bit better than the left-hand ones. Whoa! Why is the truck moving? Why is the truck moving? Why is it still moving? Stop moving! What the fuck? What the hell was that?
Today, Kilgore in the Lone Star State is the capital of the monster truck world. What you're about to see is one of the most exciting races in the country.
We're back in Kilgore, but this time we've got 4 laps. It won't matter. There's more lapping of the competition. Stop spinning out. Damn it. There's no mud getting caked up on my chassis, aside from the rear. Can you get out of the way, Mason? Would have also been nice to have some kind of interaction with the other drivers, you know. One of the best parts about monster trucks is the rivalry, and this is true in like any kind of racing, really. Any kind of auto racing or motorsports. One of the best parts of it is the rivalries that form between the different drivers. Now, I don't really know how I would be forming any rivalries with any of these other drivers, considering I beat the pants off of them every goddamn time. It's not like we're locking horns all the time. Unless it's one guy just jealous that I'm winning all the time and kicking his ass to the ground. One more lap. Man, the thing spins out and it doesn't frickin' respond enough to when I'm counter steering. Maybe I need to turn back the torque to being more towards the, not more towards the front, but just have it one click back towards the center. How many times did I lap them? 2, 3, 50? Shitty ass AI. Once again, a truck moving for no reason.
Today we're in Charleston, West Virginia.
Destruction.
Everyone came here to see some serious demolition, and I'm sure we all hope there'll be no mercy. The competition is about to start.
That would have been a great song to have in this game if they could have afforded the fucking license. Ooh, yeah,
no obstacle can stand a chance against this monster.
Oh, come on, that was a nice little jump. I should have gotten some points for that. See, now the secret to these destruction events is to just hit as many destructible objects as you can as quickly as possible. Because the more you can rack up that multiplier, it helps. And in the destruction event, the little cars actually improve the multiplier. Every single car you hit gets the multiplier up. So that's good.
Gets on the side wheels and keeps riding. Perfect balance control.
Turn the truck. I guess those little tires there. The thing keeps spinning out and losing all of its momentum.
That's it. Time's up. It didn't work out well.
Ah, fuck you. I'm still at the top of the ranking by 10 points. whatever. Is there more left to this event? What are we doing here? What's going on?
Today, Kilgore in the Lone Star State is the capital of the monster truck world.
Another driver started their run. Here comes the backflip. Full rotation and a perfect landing.
Oh, shit. And I fucked it up by... Fucking hell. That was a nice little combo that I had going. It's too bad I messed it up.
Sticks it. 1 minute left. Look at this bicycle.
Bicycle action there.
Only ashes will remain after that. We're already halfway through. Seems like we have a new leader. That is the best freestyle so far.
Yay. If the scoring system in the game wasn't so broken, if you actually got credit for the stuff that you did, number one, it needs to recognize what a sky wheelie actually is. Either that or maybe I'm wrong and it's...
Speeding like a rocket.
I've been the one who's been wrong this whole time. I don't think so. Shit.
And that's the front flip.
Thank it.
That's it. Time's up.
Whatever. I got first place. Now I'm ahead by a lot more. Hey. And that's the event completed. Goody. Want to get a higher score at freestyle mode? Do tricks and destroy objects without stopping for a brief moment. It should also be a lot easier to do drifts, because the drifts should be... Like, if you think of it in terms of... like the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games, okay? In those games, you use a manual to link things together for big combos and stuff like that, okay? The drift would be the equivalent in the monster truck world of a manual, because that's how you link things. You drift through turns to link and go back for another jump, you know? You can do wheelies, sure, but trying to get wheelies to go between all these tricks would be impossible. So okay. 8 destructible objects. Well, that's easy enough. Anytime I do a destruction event, I hit plenty of them. So as long as the next event has a destruction, which it doesn't. Well, I could do the finals, but let's just do this one again. I don't even remember what I was supposed to be doing in this one. I don't know.
Today, Kilgore in the Lone Star State is the capital of the monster truck world.
Oh, the destructible object. So we wait until the destruction and we'll be able to do it then. Okay, I changed the tuning. Got the torque back more towards middle. Let's go. Fucking cocksuckers. Come on. Whoa, into the wall. Oh yeah, and like damage and stuff on your truck should last throughout the event. So it shouldn't just reset your truck. If you lose body pieces or whatever, they should stay broken off. And we won. Of course.
Today, Kilgore in the Lone Star State is the capital of the monster truck world.
All right. Just trying to spin itself out again. Okay then. And it spins itself out again. Jesus. Come on. Seriously feel like if the developer, I can't remember the name of the developer, but the one that develops the NASCAR Heat games, feel like if they tried a monster truck game, they could actually do it better, because in the NASCAR Heat games, they at least have like rivalries and stuff like that, and the physics are probably a bit more realistic, comparatively speaking, of course. Talking about a NASCAR game versus a monster truck game. And they probably also have a bit more of the simulation aspects in the NASCAR games. Or maybe I should be thinking more along the lines of the F1 games. I haven't played those yet. I kind of want to. But from what I've heard, they're very realistic. Especially with the simulation aspects, managing your team, and tuning your car, and all that stuff. See, the problem is that a lot of these studios just don't see any money in doing a monster truck game, because even if you do it extremely well, I don't really know how many people would actually buy the game. I mean, I know I would. For a realistic monster truck racing and freestyle simulation game, team management, financial management, actually being able to create your truck, everything the way you want, you know, different chassis, realistic body styles, because all these freaking hokey-ass body styles that are in this game just piss me off. The stupid toaster. Really? That is the dumbest goddamn thing. And there have been some stupid body styles used in monster trucks, like the monster school bus.
Today we're in Charleston, West Virginia.
Yeah, that's
Everyone
a thing.
came here to
It's
see
called
some serious
higher
demolition,
education.
and I'm sure we all hope there'll be no mercy. The
And it's
competition
dumb as
is
hell.
about to start. Get ready for the show.
Another driver.
Oh, the destructible objects. Yeah, okay. Well, there's one.
Total destruction.
Yeah, boom. I went from 5 multiplier to 7, so I guess the different... Okay, this is stupid. Can I please get flipped over? Okay, aim it into the wall. See, that's the retarded links that I have to go to in order to save the damn truck after it gets screwed up like that. Isn't that just the dumbest thing? Because I would have to say yes. What the hell was that landing? I still got first place, but that landing was terrible. No, I do not yet have NASCAR Heat 5. I've got number 4, and I've barely played it, so I kind of wanted to play it a bit more before I jump up to Heat 5. I hope you get 160 subs. Well, I hope I get more than that, but it would be nice to get to 160. Oh, another comment here. I got 3, 4, and 5. I haven't played 3 yet. Probably won't, because it's older, and I've heard 3 wasn't so great. I don't know. But I have 4.
Today, Kilgore in the Lone Star State is the capital of the monster truck world. It's time for the freestyle competition.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So better prepare for some hair-raising stunts.
Okay,
Ladies
so this
and
one
gentlemen,
is the freestyle.
let's get it started.
I think. Are you talking about 5 is good? I don't know. Oh, 3. Okay, so it's trash, but when you get it, it's good. When they started to upgrade it, it got trash. Oh, so it was fine when they first released it, and then they fucked it up by updating it, patching it, stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to help at all, but we'll see.
And another contestant started off. Attempting a backflip. And lands upside down.
Well.
What a beast. One more minute.
Not this
We're already
damn
halfway
joke
through.
again, man. Get.
It's a good run, but so far not the best we've seen.
It is so hard
We're
playing
running
this
out of
game when I could be playing better monster truck
And
games.
back on track after a somersault. Can't believe it. Did you see that thing? What a speed demon. Speeding like a rocket.
Destruction? The hell?
And time's up.
Whatever.
We're still waiting for something mind-blowing.
Rigs of rods. Yes, I know. If you look on my channel, I already have a bunch of videos playing rigs of rods and killing it with freestyle stuff. I know how much better rigs of rods is. I know. I really wish they had used the rigs of rods physics system in this game. It would have made it a lot better. Either rigs of rods or BeamNG drive, one of the two. Appearance. Do I want a rocket? No. It'd be nice if the police lights actually worked and flashed and you could get the police siren. That would be funny. Okay. Oh. series of rods. Is there like a new version of the game? Because I'm up to like, what is it? 0.4, 0.8 or whatever it is. Yes, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I did like that new update, how they added so you can change, it's like the traction. You can basically tell the game like what kind of track surface you're driving on, whether it's dirt or gravel or sand or asphalt, stuff like that. You can also, there's also other options. I think you can maybe change like the day-night settings, like what time it is, that way the lighting is like that. I think there's something like that in there. I know they have the traction settings. Race event stages. 2 events to get it done. We'll do that. The 2 races I can get in this next event, as I recall. Yeah. They're both... Oh! Well, there's 2 races there as well. The drag races don't count towards these because they're talking about circuit races. Don't go to top chat. Stay in live chat, stupid phone. See, I've been using the 0.4 version for a while. And I just kind of figured that the higher the number was, the better the version was. And then these older versions were just outdated, you know, because like the newer one, they keep adding new features and stuff like that. And the older ones are just... don't have all the features and... Okay, so what was the challenge that I started? 2 race events and a 7x combo. So 2 races. 2 races, and then the freestyle. Two races there, freestyle there. Yeah. Let's just get this one out of the way. We'll do the 2 drag races. We've got 2 events to do this sponsorship, so it should be fine.
We have fantastic weather and atmosphere here in Orlando,
oh, we have
Florida.
The weird, almost figure 8. I wish they had a nice figure 8 track for the drag racing. I seriously miss the old LMS, the Louisville Motor Speedway, the figure 8 that they used to do back in the early 90s and the late 80s, where they had both trucks start side by side, and they would go around the first half of the 8, jump over a big set of cars, go around the other side of the 8, jump over the cars again, and the finish line was right at the end of that car, the second set of cars. Well, it's the same set of cars, but you jump it from a different angle. I miss that. That one was nice and smooth. 9 seconds. These ones are too short. I feel like it should be longer.
Today, here in Las Vegas, we will see the most exciting monster truck show in the country.
Oh goody, the damn thing decided to spin out on me again. They keep having these stupid wooden ramps that just doesn't make sense. Dirt ramps is what's used in monster trucks pretty much all the time. They don't really use wooden ramps. .083 on the reaction time. And as good as that sounds, I got a .002. Why didn't I was on the brakes the entire time I was in the air. Why didn't the tires stop spinning? That's another thing that's really messed up. You can hit the gas, but you can't hit the brakes in the air. Wait until I get this damn thing maxed out, the performance and stuff. Okay, comment. When you push brakes, it works. Yeah. Not only does it work, but it can also affect the the tilt of the truck. You get on the brakes, it'll level the truck out and cause it to nosedive if you hold it too much. If you're on the gas, it'll get it to lift up actually a little bit. It doesn't really work in this game. Okay, well, I still have another event to do that, and I think there's 2 races in the finals at the end. Shit. Events have many difficulty levels. Really? Because it doesn't seem like it. There's 2 races, a drag race, a freestyle, and a destruction, so that'll be good. We didn't unlock anything new. Nope. Okay. So let's just go to the finals, and that'll finish us off here. Truck is too heavy in this game. Yeah, it certainly seems that way. The truck is too heavy. The tires are like hard as rocks. And they get stuck on things. Which is what causes it to go up and over on a wheelie and then drag, and then you can't reverse out of it like you should be able to.
The Monster Truck World will take part in one of the most prestigious freestyle competitions.
Another driver started their run.
Oh,
this is total mayhem.
Oh, yes. Then this shit starts happening.
It didn't work out well.
Come on. Stupid game. What the hell is this?
The truck lands on the side.
Finally, Jesus, it finally saved itself.
Backflip backflip. Sticks it. Rolls back on 4 wheels and saves it.
I'm supposed to get a 7X combo.
We're already halfway through. We're already halfway through.
Why do you have to repeat yourself? Why do you have to repeat yourself? Stupid fucking announcer over the PA. Sky wheelie. I didn't do a sky wheelie. Oh, come on.
What a shame.
Yeah, fuck you, piece of shit. That should be a ×3 on the destruction.
That's it. Time's run out.
Oh, fuck this. What the hell? If this was me playing this, I would throw my controller. Yeah. Monster Jam Crush It is better than this game, and that game came out in 2007. Actually, from what I've seen, Crush It is, like, even worse than this. I think it was Crush It was one of the ones that I was mentioning earlier. It was in that video showing the whole history of all these monster truck games. And Crush It was shown, and there was the truck flew up and clipped through the crowd and went into the ghost town area of the map and just fell. It was so busted and jank. Take this a little bit better and maybe not crash into a wall. 16, almost 17 seconds. They got a new one better than Tom Man's practice map. Oh, you mean Steel Titans? Yeah, I've got that one too. I've already done some videos on that one. I'm kind of hoping that the developers of that one are already working on another game, and I'm hoping that they're learning from their mistakes that they made with Steel Titans. Because, I mean, Steel Titans was alright, but the physics were still kind of wonky, and there was no truck customization. You couldn't make your own truck, which would have been fantastic in that game because they actually had all of the real, you know, licensed body styles and stuff. I didn't even get the 7X combo in the freestyle because I did so bad. Monster Jam got something to do with this game you playing? No. This game is completely unlicensed. No Monster Jam attachment whatsoever.
After a long journey, it's time for the ultimate test. Best of the best will fight for the trophy and the title of the Monster Truck Racing Champion. Welcome to the finals.
Welcome to the finals. What were the other two events that I just did? I haven't been in the finals yet. This is it here. Okay. Monster Jam maps on this game. In this one, it doesn't seem like they actually have the real Monster Jam maps or tracks or anything. They do have Vegas as a city. I don't think it's the same actual stadium or arena or whatever. But they do have Vegas, and they do have Orlando, again, as a city. But the track layouts, I don't think, are anything close to what they would be in Monster Jam. The racing track in Vegas is not the, you know, the nice J-hook with the chicane and the Thunder Alley and all that stuff. I think I actually did the race in Vegas earlier. Four laps on this track. Okay. They do Orlando for World Finals. Yeah, I know. Of course, they've only done it once, and that was last year before all the frickin' coronavirus crap hit. I don't know. They have been doing events from what I've been seeing. They've been posting 2020 events. I'm not sure if they've actually been done this year. But they have been posting new events on the Monster Jam YouTube channel. I don't know if they've made it to the World Finals yet, though, so... Yeah, it was stupid. The World... See, I don't know. It's both good and bad, because the Monster Jam thing has been getting old over the last few years. You know, there's not really anything new happening. You know, they do the same tracks. They do the circle, the Chicago style track over and over and over again, and that gets played out really quickly. And even doing, you know, the Las Vegas, the J-hook track, even doing that once a year for the finals, even that gets old when it's the same thing every year. You know? That's why I was saying earlier how much I missed the figure eight from Louisville. Sadly, that track doesn't exist anymore, so it's not like they can really go back to it. But I mean, there are other figure eight tracks that they could go to. But there are other monster truck promotions that do other kinds of like racetrack layouts. The dirt track in Charlotte is the location of one. I don't know the promotion that does it, but they have a track that they call Monster Cross. It's like Rally Cross, but with monster trucks. There's a crossover section where one truck jumps over a ramp while the other truck goes underneath. You can find the YouTube videos of it. I would prefer if Monster Jam started doing some stuff like that. More outdoors, fairgrounds type venues instead of all these small, tight, you know, arenas and stadiums that are just... Yeah. World Finals 14 and 15 was awesome. Yeah. A lot of the older ones. See, it's just Monster Jam is just doing the same thing over and over again, and it gets old. You know, they need to be doing different stuff,
best of the best will
different
fight for
track
the trophy
layouts.
and the title of a monster truck racing champion.
this track. BKT. Yeah. That's the other thing that bothers me about Monster Jam is every truck has to run BKT tires. Number one, I don't even think BKTs are all that good. And number two, requiring all the trucks to run the same tires is just boring, you know? And it's also corporate the way the commentators are all like, he landed it on all 4 BKT tires. He can't just say, oh, he landed it nice and smooth. No, it has to be corporate. Mention the sponsors. Mention the sponsors. That's why I really like a lot of these smaller promotions that don't have the big, huge corporate sponsors. They don't have to talk about it, and they can just do normal commentary and not... It just feels so damn slimy and corporate, and I just hate big corporations anyways, so... There's basically a kind of tires that are like BKTs in this game. I think it's the next step up that I will get in tires whenever I get around to unlocking them. Should be in the next league, but they look just like the BKTs. The tread, the side walls. I didn't even hit anything, and it just bounced itself back onto its wheels from the sidewalls there. I mean, I might have been on the gas, but that was maybe the only thing I did. How in the hell Captain Curse flipping the stands like in 07? Captain's Curse. Let's see, that was Pablo, I believe. Pablo Huffaker. Was that at the end of a racing run, or was that during his freestyle? Because I'm pretty sure I've seen that clip. It flipped it, and then it came up. That thing in, it was in, yeah, that was Vegas. And it was at the end. World Finals Racing Run, yeah. It, like, rolled and flipped over and then, like, cartwheeled, and then there were those big, like, I don't know if they were shipping containers or big, huge dumpster things. But he flipped and landed, like, up on top of the thing. And then, I think it was the next year, during his freestyle, he put it up there intentionally at the end of his run as a, like, here's what you remember me for, so I'm going to do it again. And I remember Medusa was up there with the commentators. Oops, hit the turn too early. Ugh. did the same thing in 2014. Eh. Okay, so we got the 2 race event stages. Now I just need the 7x combo. And I think the next event is either destruction. I think it's destruction, actually. Because it started off with like a freestyle.
After a long journey, it's time for the ultimate test.
7x combo. 7x. Okay. Yeah, the stupid... when it weeble wobbles back and forth like that. That's how the AI trucks are all the time in this game. Because the AI is so busted. They just weeble wobble back and forth. So when I finish my race, the AI takes over and it starts doing that. It's dumb. I really don't know why they didn't program the AI better. Okay, 7x.
Another driver started their run. It's wrecking everything.
4, 5, 6. And there's the combo that we needed. 15, that gets us up into 4th place already. Yeah, just go through and hit as many destroyable objects as we can. The cars over here. Big multipliers. See, if the multipliers worked like this in the normal freestyle,
here's the bicycle.
I'd be able to kill it. And now I've got almost 700,000 points. And now I go on the sidewalls, and we're going to save it. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Backflip. Do a backflip. Backflip!
Backflip. Good speed and awesome rotation.
720.
A little sky wheelie off of the ramp. And time's up.
And 1.2 million. See, the destruction events are real easy. You just gotta run over cars a bunch. Can it do a corkscrew? Is it a corkscrew or is it a barrel roll? You can, and it's actually one of the things that they train you to in the training section of the game. When Mohawk did the double backflip, the consecutive backflips, yeah. If you love the consecutive backflip stuff, one of my Rigs of Rods videos, I'm trying to remember which one it was, Fired Up is the truck, and it's in the title of the video. Look for the one with Fired Up, and it's on one of the World Finals tracks. But it's just me practicing doing the consecutive backflips. Yep, we got all the sponsorship things. And this is the last part of the... and I win by, what is that, 12 points? Yeah. Yeah. So, we got the finals of this one done. We got our sponsorship done. We're going to move on to the next league. Yeah. Rigs of Rods doesn't show all the maps that you have on the list where the trucks and cars are. Like, it doesn't show the layout of the maps. Like, when you select it before you, like, load into the map. Because, I mean, basically, you kind of just have to know, you just kind of have to know like, when you download them from the Sim Monsters site, they usually give pictures that show, you know, what the track looks like and all that, so. We have a vacancy, and I need some more grip. If I can get some more grip. Truck grip, 20%. Anything more than that, 10%. %. Truck durability, minus 30%. Why would I want minus on durability? Torque 40. Okay. Grip 20%. Yeah. 5x combo twice during one event. Get a place on the podium in 2 events. Sure, no problem. Okay. We got a new pattern. Don't care. New stickers, also don't care. Oh right, the thing I was mentioning about the tires, the BKTs. Okay, so you start off with these standard ones, which are more like Firestones maybe, and then they bump you up to these, which I'm not really sure what those are supposed to be. But then this CS5 Valiant, those actually look like BKTs. They have the right tread, and then on the sidewall, they have, it's really hard to see because the lighting in here is bad, but you can see that there's these little ridges here on the sidewall, and that looks like the BKTs. Now, it doesn't actually say BKT on the side, because of course the game's not licensed, so. And then you get a step up to Firestones, is what this looks like. Uncut Firestones. And those are the best tires. Okay. Oh. Man. Sometimes they show pictures, sometimes they don't. I don't know, it depends. Usually it's the older tracks that they posted don't have pictures anymore because they post the pictures on some picture hosting website and the shit expires or whatever, so it stops showing up. But most of the new ones, the people who post the tracks, they're really good about putting up pictures. So Yeah. Okay, so we've finished that league. Now it's time to start the next one. 2 events in Salt Lake City, and then a freestyle in Minneapolis. Let's do it. But yeah, it's just a matter of knowing which track is what. I mean,
people here in Salt Lake City are really pumped, and I've got a feeling this show will be amazing.
I don't usually download tracks unless there's a picture and I actually know what it looks like. I mean, like, World Finals tracks, okay, those are basically the same, the Vegas tracks. Anything other than that, I usually need pictures. Oh yeah, now that I got that extra grip, we're handling a lot better. And 26, almost 27 seconds. One truck in Rigs Rods, it's so bad that it bounces up so high it doesn't even want to do a backflip, it's so bad. Which truck is that? I'm guessing it's either something with a coilover suspension or maybe a hybrid coilover and half nitrogen. I don't know. 0.067 on the reaction time. That was a good one. See, I honestly prefer the trucks that have dual nitrogen shocks on each wheel for the suspension. Because the coilover shocks just, to me, they're too bouncy. They make the truck handle funny. Whiplash. Okay. See, I thought that one had the double nitrogen setup at all 4 corners. I don't know. Maybe they just, whoever made it on the site for Sim Monsters just messed up the suspension settings. It's a shame that you can't tune the trucks however you want, because that would be nice. Honestly, if Rigs of Rods let you create your own trucks and set up the suspension and stuff however you want, tuning and things, it would... The gameplay and the physics already blows away any Monster Jam game that's ever come out. This game, it just needs being able to create your own trucks and tune them up however you want, and like a really good online, like, multiplayer functionality. I mean, yes, you can do online multiplayer stuff with Rigs of Rods, but the racing isn't, like, officially done, and the freestyle is not scored. I mean, you're basically just dicking around. And I mean, unless you want to record stuff and have other people judge the freestyle and, like, watch for the racing, you know, who wins the race and stuff, which people do that, and I've actually been wanting to organize my own sort of thing for making a Rigs of Rods monster truck show. Because some other people have been doing it here on YouTube, but I find that theirs lacks some of the details.
Because the racetrack looks really challenging. I know you can't wait. So let's get ready for large doses of high-octane entertainment.
Oh, he's got the dump truck body style. Oh, this track again. I remember this. little bit earlier. Woo! I'm up on the nose, gassing it, and the thing's still up on its nose and not landing down the way it should. God. And what galls me is that I had people who were fans of this game, like days after it came out, saying that I was stupid for thinking that Rigs of Rods was better. And I'm thinking, like, are you serious? Rigs of Rods is better by a long shot as far as physics. The physics, the handling. The only thing Rigs of Rods can't really handle all that well is destruction. The guys are still trying to work out how to make the trucks break realistically. And they can't even have, like, crushable cars in the tracks because it's too hard on your computer hardware. And the game itself is already kind of hard on your computer. So you gotta have a freaking beast of a computer. It doesn't really matter how bad I fuck up on these races, the opponent AI is so dumb. I mean, look, like I said, they just kind of weeble wobble back and forth, and they do that for the whole race. They're not even trying. They're not trying to keep it in a straight line. They're not trying to make turns well. They're not trying to be fast because they're not even going fast. I'm just sitting here blowing the doors off when my truck's not doing shit like that. I'd get mad, but there's no point to it. I'm gonna win. I'm lapping these guys. I'm going so much faster than them, even with all the mistakes I'm making. Go again with this ramp that's going to throw a little lollygaggle in there. And another one. Even though I'm hitting these ramps straight, they're still throwing it crooked for some reason. And it throws it off there again. There must be something in the dirt coming up that hill that throws the truck off like that. And I thought I had the suspension tuned to be able to handle bumps and stuff in the road, but it's apparently not working that way. Gotta check it out. Kurt Busch and Martin Truex is testing it, yeah. At least it's Kurt Busch and not Kyle Busch. Because I'm pretty sure Kyle is the Busch that everybody hates. Did Did I have a sponsor challenge for this? Was I even trying to do anything? I don't know.
Here in Minneapolis, the stadium is sold out. People are fired up and
Freestyle.
hungry for action.
Oh, no. No active sponsor, so all we need to do is win. See, it is nice that you mentioned how Rigs of Rods doesn't show the track layout. Right here, it actually does show it, the little track layout. Shows you where the ramps are, and the little, like, fun boxes, and the backflip ramps, and the things like that. Okay, so I need to be 232,000 points. Wow. Yeah. It isn't exactly the most detailed map showing thing, but yeah.
Here's another run.
Sky wheelie.
Great wheelie across the track.
Oh. And it's doing this crap again.
We're still waiting for something
That is
mind-blowing.
never going to stop bugging me, that stupid
1 minute left.
wheelie dragging the tailgate thing.
This is total mayhem.
Oh.
We're
Land on your damn side. What the hell? I should have at least let the stupid points bank on that. I did it too quick.
We're running
Probably
out of
not
time.
going to win this event. Especially not when the
It didn't
damn
work
truck
out well.
keeps doing stupid shit like that. Could you please? People say that this is better than Rigs of Rods.
Speeding like a rocket. Attempting a backflip. Full rotation and a perfect landing. And we ran out of time.
And they just stop you at the end of time instead of letting you at least land your combo. Whatever. I'm still ahead of everybody because everybody sucks ass at all the other frickin' things. God. And we finished it. 2 new sponsors. Whoop-de shit. I don't care. Mm. 5x combo 3 times during one event. One race, 2,500 score points for a single reverse donut. Okay. Reverse donut and win one race. There's a freestyle. I can do the reverse donut there, and then it's got the races. Yeah.
I see Kansas City is definitely ready for some monster trucks because the stadium is literally packed.
Sure. Well, this obviously doesn't take place during 2020 because there ain't no packed crowds in 2020. Not without masks and gloves and everybody wearing full body condoms and all your PPE bullshit. I don't know why they start looking at the other truck. I'm over here, and I need to be on the camera, because I'm controlling my truck and not the other dude's truck. And it just stops at the top of the thing. God. Oh wow, that was a good one. 16.165. Right. The race is coming up, and we'll get that nice and easy. And then the reverse donut in the freestyle.
I see Kansas City is definitely ready for some monster trucks because the stadium is literally packed.
You used that same line last time, announcer guy. Oh boy. Seeing these other trucks that have the cool body styles that I want. The one really old one, the one that's called high tech. Okay. All-time favorite Monster Jam driver to people. Monster Jam driver. Okay. Well, you had to qualify it as Monster Jam. So I'd probably have to go with Dennis Anderson. It's either Dennis or Ryan, because Ryan here lately has been just killing it. And Dennis well, Dennis is a friggin' icon and a legend. I mean, but yeah, you had to qualify it as saying Monster Jam driver. Otherwise, I probably would have said Dan Runte from the Bigfoot team. That guy's a frickin' legend too.
We
the
have
whole thing
fantastic
between
weather and
Bigfoot
atmosphere
and the
here
Monster
in
Jam
Orlando,
people.
Florida. Here's another run.
Ooh. Crunch.
It's a complete pandemonium out here.
Oh great, now I got something stuck in me. Okay. Oh right, and I need to do a reverse donut. Do a reverse donut. If the game will even friggin' let me, because it's... Yeah, it doesn't
Perfect
really let
control.
you do donuts frontwards or backwards. It's really kind of lame, but... $2,500 score points for a single reverse donut.
A little bicycle there.
I don't know. I hope I got the points for it. If not, oh well.
That was some
Oh boy, that's a
fantastic big
somersault.
air. We're already halfway through.
Yep.
We're already halfway through. And back on track after a backflip. Full rotation.
Oh, the camera just took a
Perfect
shit there for a
Seems
minute.
like we have a new leader.
Hey, I got the lead.
Very solid performance.
Back to points, reset, because we're stuck. Again. Well, I guess getting turtled on your
We're running out of
roof
time.
like that is kind of
Here comes the
understandable.
last flip. And ends up on
Okay,
the roof.
well,
What a
saved
shame.
it, but it didn't get any points for it.
Fantastic control over that truck. Rolls back on four wheels and saves it. Nosedive into a somersault and back on four wheels. That's the big air for granted. And a front flip.
And one more big jump to finish it off. Yay!
That's it. Time's up. Another high jump.
Another high jump. Yeah. Need to go full ham on the jumps. Oh, well, I love... go full ham on the jumps. Yeah, I usually do. That's my... I like doing that. Once again, if you watch any of my Rigs of Rods videos, you'll see I just go for it. I don't really I don't usually punk out on the jumps, you know. A lot of people will kind of tap the brakes a little bit before they go to hit a ramp. Not me, I just fucking go for it. But in this game, it's really hard because contract expired. I didn't get the donut. Are you fucking kidding me? Lame. 4 perfect starts, somersault twice, and win 1 race. These sponsorship things are getting a little demanding. Well, we got the next level of brakes, so that'll help. Got plenty of money for it. Save changes, yeah, sure. Somersault. You know what? Let's go for that one. I can do a couple of somersaults. There's a freestyle. Hopefully I can pull off a somersault, and that's in Salt Lake. Truck looks like Bounty Hunter. Which one? My truck? I thought Bounty Hunter had more of the SUV body style. Oh, you're talking about the one that's on the picture with the events, the Sergeant Chaos one. Yeah, that one does kind of have that body style. It doesn't have the new Bounty Hunter look with the low suspension and the shock towers sticking up out of the hood and stuff. They don't have that in this game, but they do have the little SUV body style. The let's see, yeah. I've got this body style, it's called Explorer. It basically looks like a Dodge Ram. That's the one I've been liking. New Bounty Hunter, it breaks so easy. I don't know about real world, but I haven't played around with it in the game either, so I don't know. Yeah. They do have the Avenger body style, though, which is kind of nice. And they got a Humvee, an old retro truck. The Avenger body style, or what? They got a dump truck, Stinger, which looks like a Camaro. Yeah, the Avenger, yeah. And then they have the stupid fucking toaster body style, which is dumb. And a nice trophy truck body style. And whatever the fuck that is. Fighter jet. An old truck. And the high-tech one is one of the ones that I really want. Roswell looks like a fucking retro car mixed with like a UFO. Old muscle car. Another muscle car. And then there's the SUV body style. And the Gravedigger body style, basically. And another stupid one, Party Animal. But yeah, I guess I can rock the Avenger body style for a little bit. Oh. Gravedigger body looks pretty nice, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll run that one for a little while, I guess. Monster Jam took the good engine out since 2014. So I don't know, there's not really a whole lot of talk about the engines in Monster Jam. It seems like, I don't know, they've got like, there's probably Ford ones, there's probably Chevy ones, not really too many Dodge engines. Oh right, the somersault twice and win the event. Okay. As long as there's a freestyle, and there is, I should be able to do that. They took the Avenger engine out. Yeah, I'm not really
Today we're
familiar
in
with the
Charleston,
Avenger
West
engine.
Virginia. The biggest trucks will compete in the drag race contest, but only one can become the winner.
Back to spinning out on me again. That's okay though. And there's somebody named Anderson in the finals with me. A B. Anderson.